Okay, I've made a couple of changes to my party setup since the last time I played. Actually, one more thing I want to do is give you... What can I get rid of? Don't need slash all right now. Let's go ahead and put long range on cloud so we can go on the back row. Why do I have two long range? Which one is the one I've worked on? Probably this one. Okay, so let's go ahead and put them in the back. This is the party that I'm going to go in with. The only reason I changed Tifa out for Barret is because we're going to be using Barret. Barret basically has to be in the party for an event that's coming up, probably in the next episode, maybe the one after that, we'll see. But if you don't have him in the party, he won't be able to get his ultimate weapon. So I'm just bringing him in the party for now because the next boss we fight is basically impervious to physical damage anyways, which means Tifa isn't going to do us much good in that fight because she, you know, her main strength right now is her physical attack is just so high. So we're going to bring Barret in just for now because we're going to be using magic mostly in this next boss fight anyways. But anyways, now that we are all set, let's head to the northern continent, to the City of the Ancients. I'm really curious about this. I think we can just drop in. Right... Oh gosh, where is it? Where is it? Oh, by the way, I haven't showed this off yet. This is the northern crater. There's a barrier here you can't get into. Yeah, so Sephiroth is encased in there and we can't get to him. We'll find out today if we can do anything about it. Where the freak is this place I'm trying to go? Right here. I think we can drop right here. Yes, we can. Okay. Go ahead and make a save point for easy access. I think I can probably just save over the top of this one. Alright, we want to head this direction. Alright, if we run over this way... Oh, is that where? Oh, I already got that chest. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna go this way. Okay, so basically, we need the white materia in order to stop Meteor. Eris had the white materia. It was that materia she carried in her bow, in her hair. And it begins to glow a pale green after you've prayed or made a summon to the planet, and it hears your summon or your wish and is going to respond. Also, we need to find some kind of key in a place where the sun doesn't shine. That's the only hint we have at this moment. I remember the first time I played this game, it took me forever, for freaking ever, to find this thing. But, I mean, what you can gather from that clue is that it's going to be underwater, a place where the sun doesn't shine, so let's come get in the submarine. So what you need to do is get in the submarine and head north, and I'll show you exactly where this thing is. Should be somewhere right around here. Somewhere around this area. I think it's over this way. Yeah, it's over here. Very well hidden. You can see there's kind of a crevice there in the rocks. That's where it's at. So take a look at the map where I'm at. This is where you need to go in order to pick up the key of the ancients. Right here. And for some reason, the Shinra soldiers are still aboard this submarine. Alright, so we've got the key to the ancients. Let's head back to Bugenhagen now. Okay, we've made it back. Let's go talk to Bugenhagen. Bugenhagen, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Here we go. Okay, so Bugenhagen has nothing to say. So, Eris has already prayed for Holy. That's already set in motion, except for the fact that Sephiroth is somehow blocking its influence or its power. So we have to stop Sephiroth in order to allow Holy to repel Meteor. And now we're going to figure out where Rufus moved the big cannon from Junon to. Okay, so they have moved it to Midgar, of course, where they can use lots of Mako energy, sorry, I mispronounced that, to power it up. And they're going to try to dispel the barrier at the northern crater with it. Sounds like a really good idea to me. As much as, obviously, we're meant to hate Shinra, launching the huge Materia meteor and then using the Sister Ray, the big cannon, to take down the barrier at the northern crater. Good ideas on behalf of Rufus there. Okay, let's save it here. Now, I'll go over my Materia setup real quick, and equipment and everything like that. For Barrett, I have the AM cannon. You can buy this at Middeal if you don't have this yet. Basically the strongest weapon we can have for Barrett at the time, for what's available to us right now. Aurora Armlet, and make sure everyone has a Tetra Elemental for this next fight. Or an accessory, Tetra Elemental on everyone. Apocalypse, Imperial Guard, and Venus Gospel, and Fourth Bracelet. Now, like I was saying earlier, this boss is pretty much impervious to physical damage, so we're going to be wanting to use magic. So on Cloud I have Quadra Magic and Ultima, as well as Comet and MP Turbo. What MP Turbo does is it increases the attack power of the paired magic, but at the cost of extra MP, which is fine. Comet 2 should do some pretty good damage when it's paired up with this. Then of course, Quadra Magic and Ultima, which we will mime with Sid. Also have some summons that I want to use, probably Hades and Neo Bahamut. And then on Cloud I have the new Bahamut Zero summon. We also have regular Bahamut on Barrett. And then we will be using Magic Breath as an enemy skill as well. So that's kind of my plan for this next boss. As soon as we jump on the airship, basically the sequence is going to be initiated. So. Oh, come on. That sucks. That sucks. They didn't load the textures. Crap. Sorry, viewers. The game's not loading the textures there for the top half of the weapon. I really like that dialogue there. It really brings into question, you know, the terrorist actions of Avalanche at the beginning of the game and, you know, the justification of it. But I also really like how Barrett just turns around and says, I don't want to hear that from someone in Shinra. Like, you know, Shinra, the Avalanche's motives do not justify the means by which they went about trying to save the planet. But at the same time, it's like, it's really hypocritical from someone in Shinra to be, you know, calling him out for that. I just like that dialogue. I think it's really good. It's really complex, the morality between the two parties there. Alright, we're gonna go fight this thing. Now, unfortunately, it takes forever for it to get there. So if you try to run into it, it'll basically just knock you back like that. But it's headed for this beach right here. And unfortunately, we're just gonna have to wait for him to come. So I will see you guys when it gets here. You know, as annoying as it is for me now to wait for Weapon to come all this way, I do remember the first time I played it having a real sense of trepidation and fear as it was coming, trying to like scramble and figure out, oh crap, what material am I going to use? You know, I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I think it is an effective strategy on behalf of the developers to make it walk this slowly, because it makes you think about what the battle's going to be, makes you really think about your strategy and, you know, double check yourself, double and triple check your materia, you know, kind of doubt some of your strategies from previous battles. So I think it was a smart move overall, but after fighting this guy like probably 10 times in the past, or how many times I've done it, it does take a really long time for him to get here. Alright, here we go. First things first, we want Big Guard. Oh shoot, he doesn't. Oh shoot. He does not have the thing I thought he had. Well, cast regen, why not? Okay, Big Guard. I thought he had enemy skill, but apparently he does not. And you can use Bahamut, why not? And you can wait. Okay, with Cloud, we're gonna summon Bahamut Zero. Bahamut Zero? What magic did I give you? You just have Bahamut, right? Okay, with you we'll use Magic Breath. This is a pretty cool summon animation. The Crisis Core version of this summon is freaking insane. If you haven't seen it, look it up on YouTube. Just Bahamut Zero Crisis Core. It's one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Bam, pretty good damage. Not bad. Alright, with Sid, we'll summon Neo Bahamut. Yeah, the Tetra Elementals will protect us from most of his attacks. Let's see. Oh, I should have used Quadra Magic. Whoops. Or, not Quadra Magic. I always get them mixed up. Should have used Ultima. Use Magic Breath. Okay, I want to get Cloud to use Ultima, and then I want it to mime that. Okay, Cloud, use Ultima. And then mime it. There we go. And you can keep using Magic Breath. I think this will finish him off, though. Oh, we killed him right there. Sweet. Lots and lots of experience. Holy crap. Whoa, what the fetch? What is happening? What? No, that's that's supposed to be Weapon moving past us, but he doesn't have any anime or textures on him. I love that shot, how all the Mako energy is like put into the cannon, and right as it fires, all the lights in the city go out. So cool. And that's the end for Rufus. It really is, as far as this game is concerned. He blows up there in his office, and we don't hear from him again for the rest of the game. So if you want to learn more about what happened there with him, you need to watch Advent Children. But anyways. Everyone will basically tell you here that we need to head to the Northern Cave to go and fight Sephiroth now. But I do want to point out, before doing that if you come back this way, right here, you have another weapon. This is Ultimate Weapon, and you're technically not supposed to be able to fight him until the third disc, which we're about to get to. We're very close to the third disc now, but you can actually come and fight him right now, and if you feel like it, and get the rewards for defeating him. I'm not going to do that, just to save on time. So let's just get through this last scene, and then we'll call it a day for today. Yeah, so if you haven't figured it out by now, this scene makes it pretty clear that Reeve is the one controlling Cait Sith from inside of Shinra. Which I think makes that dialogue between Barrett and Cait Sith, you know, just before we fought Weapon, all that much more interesting. You know, Reeve, I think, has a good heart, and has kind of resisted all of this bad stuff that Shinra's been doing the whole time, but he's really been too much of a coward to really step forward and take a stand on anything. And, you know, he was being pretty hypocritical to call Barrett out on that stuff, considering that he allowed so much so many really terrible things to happen, especially the destruction of Sector 7. But right now, Shinra's having a big problem. The president's dead, and seems like Hojo has gone completely rogue, and he's taking over the Sister Ray. I liked his dialogue better in the original version. He said, "I hate it, but I'll concede to it." Thought that was a little more powerful than the way they worded it here. Alright, so unfortunately, we're gonna have to hold off on going after Sephiroth because we gotta stop Hojo from feeding him all of that Mako energy from the city. Alright, so we're gonna have to turn around, head back to Midgar. But that's all the time I have for today. Next time we'll see what we can do to stop Shinra, and especially Hojo. See you guys next time. Peace!